Now here's Butler. 19 points in the game. And it's Rose penetrating. Here's Noah. No good again that time. Lakers leading by 3. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Clarkson. And it's Salmons in the corner. Young against Kirilenko. Young with no one around. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Lakers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
They have a very large shooting team in terms of the free throw line. About 76% a year ago.
So for the Bulls. Both free throws good from Hill. 8 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Heinrich. And Boozer with the block. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Lakers lead by 5. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. Bulls trail by 5. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Tony Snell. McDermott is out there at Mirotic. And there's Heinrich. And it's Gasol at the 5 down low. And the shot is good. Gasol's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Bulls.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Hill kicks to Salmons. 6 to shoot. Releases. Rebound by the Bulls. Mirotic just got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Gasol. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Pau Gasol over the last few seasons dealing with a number of lower body injuries. Knee tendonitis, plantar fasciitis, groin, toe. I'll tell you, Kobe had suggested him to try to really slim down to lessen the pressure on his joints.
Clarkson passes to Salmons. They get it back. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Boozer has been great. He's got 8 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, it's just a small part of what's been a solid overall contribution by him defensively.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also the steals. I mean, they've really been harassing the ball today, forcing mistakes, really turning that into their advantage.
Boozer hits them both. Carlos Boozer amnestied by the Bulls this offseason after 4 years in Chicago. They still have to pay his salary, Steve, but it doesn't count against their cap.
Yeah, that's been rumored for a couple of years, and it finally came true, Kevin. So a new team for Boozer, and looking to bounce back after what was one of the worst seasons of his career, at least statistically.
Heinrich from outside. Good.
And a virtual free look at a 3-point shot. The defense completely lost him there.
The feed now to Selmans. He dishes it to Boozer. And that one's good. And the Lakers lead by 3.
And Boozer last season had expressed his unhappiness with the rotation in Chicago. Passed over for the younger Taj Gibson in the fourth quarter. Gibson was seen as a more reliable defender, though, and typically coaches default to defense late in the game. Boozer, with plenty of motivation this season to prove his worth as far as fourth quarter minutes go.
And Boozer, a rugged rebounder and interior scorer with the ability to step out and hit that mid-range jump shot. Interesting to see how he fits in.
No good on the second free throw. Mirotic, Clark, the first ever two-time winner of the EuroLeague Rising Star Award. Certainly one of the most accomplished European prospects to enter the NBA in quite some time.
And you know, Kevin, his game has been compared to Dirk Nowitzki or Danilo Gallinari, and both of those guys are pretty versatile, high-quality, highly skilled players. So Mirotic, a stretch power forward with really good intangibles.
Here's Snell. He feeds it to Gasol. Heinrich outside. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. In just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here for Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Hill sets the screen for Boozer. On the wing, Selmans. 5 on the clock. The fader. The kick out to Young. Passes it to Selmans. Now here's Boozer. Not a lot of room. And good on the basket. Book it. Boozer's got 6 here in this quarter.
And Mirotic, tremendously skilled for a player of his size, able to pass, handle, shoots it with range, and I think he has the toughness to complement that skill level as well.
Now here's Gasol. Mirotic sets the screen for Gasol. McDermott kicks to Mirotic. Second shot opportunity. Good.
You know, when he's in that tight with that kind of height advantage over the defender, that's going to be a pretty easy play for him.
That one misses for Mirotic.
And Mirotic has a nice touch inside. I mean, he's developed a post game to complement a really good outside shot. It'll be interesting to see how he's able to be most effective in the NBA.
On the high post, Chicago grabs the miss. Gasol's got his 5th rebound in this one. To tie it up. Mirotic dishes to McDermott. Now here is Mirotic. He's guarded by Hill. Mirotic, the pass to Heinrich. Second chance shot. Here's Mirotic. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Young, right side. And that one comes up a bit short.
Ill-advised shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was. I mean, very low percentage shot there.
Heinrich from outside. And that one's good. And the Bulls lead by 1. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, nobody giving up any ground either way, fella.
And don't be surprised if this comes down to the final possession. It just kind of has that feel tonight, doesn't it?
And the Lakers call time here. And it's a completely Los Angeles. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah is checked in for Gasol. Gibson comes in for Mirotic. Butler, he's checked in for McDermott. And it's Rose in for Kirk Hinrich. Doris Burke has an update for you.
Man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D. I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
The runner, and he gets it to go. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
Here's Bryant. No good. In and out, off the rim. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Butler on the wing. Now here's Rose. And the pass to Snell. Butler on the wing. Bulls moving the ball around. That is good.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Kobe against Butler. Left side, Lynn. Out to Kobe. 14 feet away. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 4 assists in the game. And it's Rose penetrating. The shot no good. Great D that time from Davis. The Lakers trail. Lynn with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Outside, Kobe. Puts it up from 12. 18 feet out. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Bulls have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. There's the pick. Rose kicks to Snell. Dishes to Butler. Puts one up from 19. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Lynn kicks to Kobe. Knocked away. Butler with the steal. Snell slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Julius Randle picks one up.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that can decide a game.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it does decide this game, Clark. That's a huge swing there.
Not a lot of people thought, Steve, that Chicago had a chance last year too much when Derrick Rose went down, but they stuck with it and ended up in the playoffs nonetheless.
And they didn't just make the playoffs. They had home court advantage in the first round as well.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Unfortunately for the Bulls, home court advantage really didn't do much for them as they dropped their first 2 games at home and were bounced in the first round. Another example of why home court advantage is desired, but it doesn't necessarily guarantee anything in the playoffs. Matchups drive results.
And the Lakers making a change here. Young's checked in. Lynn against Rose. Young outside. Back to Lynn. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. There's the triple. And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
He climbed all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy